What is up, YouTube? In today's video, we are going shed hunting. Now, if you don't really know what shed hunting is, I live out here on the farm in the Midwest. So basically that means there's a lot of animals called deer out here. So what these deer do is there's two kinds. There's does and bucks. So the bucks have these antlers, and what we're basically looking for is the deer will drop their antlers down on the ground and we'll just leave them out in the middle of nowhere. So right now, that's what we're doing. We're doing shed hunting, trying to find if we can see any antlers just laying about. But so far, we haven't had much luck, and I've already walked a little bit, but we're just gonna get into our part of the timber, as you guys can see. But hopefully we find something. Alright, so right now we're in the cornfield trying to find some sheds. It's actually really hard to find a shed in a cornfield since, well, I mean, look, a shed could literally be anywhere out here. But what I usually like to do is I like to step in between these rows and just kind of look straight down the rows to see if there's anything that may look like an antler. I'll throw a picture up on screen of what a shed looks like. But anyways, that's what we're really looking for right now. And we'll see. You never know with shed hunting. It can be, you could have good days, you can have bad days. Sometimes you may find 5 sheds. Some days you may find nothing. And right now we haven't found much, but who knows. All right, so right there's a deer track. So we're definitely in sight of some deer that have been here. Not exactly sure if they're does or bucks, but usually the bucks leave a much bigger imprint, so hopefully we find more buck sign than we do doe sign. So the nice part about shed hunting for me is I'm short, so I can kind of squeeze through. So I just squeeze through all of that. So I'm small enough to where I can like get through all these small places and stuff. But you know, it can be tough to get through some areas sometimes because of how dense the wood is, but that's what's so good for the deer is that they're so big and they're so like athletic and stuff that they can just run right through all of this with no problem. So right now all we're kind of doing is just finding stuff where the deer have been, trying to find out spots where deer have been probably bedding down, rubbing up against a tree, or scraping. So those are the main 3 things we're looking for right now. And we've seen a few so far, but not a ton. Alright guys, so another good spot for the deer to lose an antler at is actually these fences over here. So these fences, the deer will basically jump over them, and when they land on either side, their antlers could fall off. So that's another area we want to keep in mind. So as you can see right here's a perfect example. You can see all the spots of where they've jumped over and stuff. But that is another area where we need to be looking to find these antlers. You guys didn't just see that there's a bunch of deer running up in front of us, so there's definitely deer activity out today, so hopefully that gives us some luck to find any deer antlers out and about. Looks like we just came across looks like a dead deer maybe, I don't know, but there's a bone there, bone up here. So we're definitely in a kill zone of some kind. Guys, this is exactly what we're looking for, see? Right here, this stuff right here, that is called a rub. As you can see from these trees right here, they still have this bark on them right here. So, but when you look at this tree, the bark is all rubbed off of it. What the big bucks rub their antlers on to try and lose their antlers. So we need to find more of those, and hopefully there's a shed just laying underneath one. Now today's a pretty much perfect day for shed hunting, mostly because the sun, when it comes down and hits an antler, it is bright white. So basically I'm sticking out for anything that looks like it's bright white or has the shape of a deer antler. But that's all we're really looking for. I mean, it's tough, but ooh, there's something right up here actually. Holy crap, man. What the heck has been doing here? That is a huge rug. There's another one over here. There's all kinds of rubs over here. Must be having some kind of like pizza party up here with some deer or something. I don't know. Bunch of deer sign over here, bunch of buck sign, which is good, but like, look at that. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, he pretty much sheared that. I'm surprised there's a shed laying right here, right now. That is nuts. As you see, my dad's walking down over there. He hasn't found anything yet, I don't think. He's just been picking up sticks and moving them. Get him out of the way of the trail down here. Alright, so as you can see right here, me and my dad are walking over to one more spot to see if we can't find any sheds. Haven't had much luck today, so after that, there's our deer stand over there. We're going to walk over to that bit of timber right over there, if you guys can see that. And we're basically going to look over there, see if there's anything else. We just didn't have the best luck today, especially at this farm. Just nothing really there. Alright guys, I got my hopes up a little bit. I'm coming over here to reset this trap. Because last night, we had a possum get into our chicken coop. But I'll show you guys here after I get the trap set. So here's what I was talking about. So came over here to set the trap for the chicken coop. And I want you guys to take a look and tell me if you're seeing what I'm seeing. And you see that little white thing right there? I don't know about you, but that looks like an antler. I'm gonna go back and check it real quick. What am I doing? There's an entrance over here. There's a bunch of deer fur over here. Oh my God, no way. No stinking way, holy crap. Guys, I don't think you understand this, but that is not a shed. That is a full deer. That is a full deer, and I have seen that deer before. Hold on, I gotta get out of here. Oh my God, he's huge too. Wow, dude. Oh, that is a big deer, baby. Big is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like a 7-point. And that is insane. He's a good looking deer. Well, we didn't find a shed, but found a dead deer. I mean, you never really want to find them dead, but golly, this is a deer we've seen during the rut, so. And if you don't know what the rut is, it's basically the deer's mating season, but holy crap is he huge. We've seen him before. We've almost taken the shot on him a couple times, but this is the first time seeing him up in person, and he is a lot bigger than I thought he was. Well, so this is all we found here on our farm. We're gonna go to another farm of ours and shed hunt a little more to see if we can't find anything. So I'll meet you guys in the truck. Alright guys, we have arrived at the second farm. Didn't take the truck because the truck was in the garage. We didn't really want to pull it out. So anyways, we've arrived. Saw a crow eating something, but nothing yet. So just getting ready to enter the timber. Got really hot, so I took my big old puffy coat off because I was sweating back there. And I honestly don't want to sweat anymore. So the area I'm walking in right now is actually an area that I sat during buck hunting season, and 2 does walked right in between me and my dad. So I'll get up to the spot and show you where I'm talking about, but I'm gonna also keep my head on a swivel in case there's a shed that pops up anywhere. So as you guys can see right here, this is a pretty well-worn trail. along with a bunch of these other areas, but this is a well-worn trail. It's right up here where me and my dad sat during hunting season this year. So my dad sat right here at this gate, and I sat right back over there. And the deer walked right in that area right there. Got a lot of hope for this farm, since this farm is a place where a ton of big bucks have been seen. So I'm very excited to see if there's anything that we can find off of him. Crap. Jeez. I gotta find my way through all this stuff. Dang it. Ugh. I might need to climb back up. Ooh, almost fell. Ow, ow, ow. Let go of my head. All right, gotta find a different way across. So yeah, as you guys just saw in that little time lapse there, not much we found yet. And yeah, those little blue track things, you can find anything out in the timber, really. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that can be just dumped out in the middle of a timber. No luck yet. Here go some squirrels. Some big squirrels. Hey, buddy. Anyways, no sheds yet, so gotta keep the hunt up. Well, we found a bunch of deer activity over here. As you guys can see, all those limbs knocked over. It's from the deer actually running in through and just clearing this whole place out. So I'm gonna take a look on the inside here. See if I can't find any sheds from some bucks possibly running through. Now, I just got scared by a branch. Oh my god. So after getting scared by a branch, you can see that luck has not been on our side much today. We found a lot of deer sign, from rubs to them running through everywhere. Just nothing that has shown a lot of help where we could find a shed. So we just decided to walk around the edge afterwards in hopes of finding something. Find anything? Nothing? I didn't find anything either. But after that, some luck finally went our way. That is a good one.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, baby. We're not going home empty-handed.
Good find.
That's 5 points. After that little sob story that I mentioned back there, we got one. It's the side of a 10 point. So this right here is exactly what we're looking for. Looking for a bunch of sheds. I'm gonna look down in here a little ways, see if he jumped down here and lost his other side. Well, guys, looks like my dad found one. So I'm gonna come over to him real quick. Nice find. What is it? Oh, you think it's the match? Let's see. It's a nice one. That's gotta be the match.
Right? I mean, absolutely.
They're both 5 points. And they both kind of got like the same kind of, like the tin on the window.
Definitely a match.
Nice. Got a match.
Big old buck.
That is a good buck. I'd shoot him during shotgun season. Awesome. Good find. So yeah, that other side that Dad found, I ended up walking right past it because I walked right through the timber and it was just up on the ridge there. Lucky he found it. Lucky that I passed right up and he went right over there and picked it up. So now we're walking away with 2 sheds. You guys probably can't tell, but I am cooking out here right now. It is so hot. I've been walking for so long. It is exhausting, man. I mean, you can't see it under here in this hat, but my hair is probably dripping wet. But trying to keep the hunt up for this big old 6 point that my dad says is living around here, so just gonna keep our eyes open for him. Found a little dead buck up here. A little guy. What she said, keep him?
It's up to you.
I think we'll just toss him. He's just a little guy and he's mostly broken off. Oh, gotta keep the hunt up. So as we look here at the pond and as we're getting ready to walk back to the truck, all I have to say is shed hunting is very, very peaceful. It's so amazing to go out into nature and look at all the awesome stuff that there is out there. You may be wondering, why am I doing this if I'm a racing channel? Well, I'd like to grow my audience and show them some of my activities that I love to do. Gentlemen, we are done for today. Here's our findings. We have 2 sets of 10 points. Pretty sure it's the exact same deer. Click over here if you guys want to see my trip to the Tulsa shootout, and click right over here if you guys want to see some more awesome uploads from this channel. As always, peace out, guys.